Welcome back to another fucking banger video, guys. Now, I don't have an intro for the channel yet, but maybe a couple videos down the line I'll come up with some like monkeying around bullshit or something like that. But anyway, let's get straight to the video. So, the story I'm going to share with you guys tonight is a very special one. It's very fond. It's very embedded in my heart. And the reason I say that it's because it was a routine I had for the very first semester of college. Now, I went to college, just to give you guys a little bit of perspective, I went to college right away, right after high school. So, my very first semester, I have this class at 7 a.m. And one of my friends, we're gonna call him Solaire. Solaire hits me up like at 2 a.m. He's like, Sesh? Question mark. And I let him know, like, hey, yo, like 5 hours from now, I have to be at this very wacky place. And I let him know, like, give me 4 hours and I'll meet you like at 6 a.m. And he's like, bet. We do exactly that. I get 4 hours of sleep, I get my dick up, and I drive over to his house in my 98 Mustang. So I get there, he busts out the weed, and I bust out the grinder. Now, I was not expecting this, but he pulls out the dankest, blackest, dirtiest bong I have ever seen to this point in my life. And I'm going to give him some credit because, to be fair, it wasn't entirely his bong. It was his brother's bong, but we were still using it. So if he really wanted to, he could have cleaned it. Anyway, we're getting off topic. So I had to beg him to dump out the water because I had some like fucking black, not see through water. So we had to change it to at least some see through water. So he's like, yeah, I guess you're right, whatever. And he puts in new water. So we got the bevs, we got the bowl ready. We start hotboxing. And now, this very bong got me through the semester, but a couple months later, it actually died because one of our friends dropped it and smashed the brother bong. So RIP brother bong. Anyway, my time comes to go to my wacky place and I start playing Mario Kart. The reason I say that is because my 98 Mustang was so low to the floor. It was like 4 inches off the floor, off the street, that it felt like driving a go-kart. It felt like I was playing Mario Kart every time I got on the highway. So I play Mario Kart. I spam the fucking golden mushroom to get to my class. And this morning class was a Pfizer lab. And for those that don't know, a Pfizer lab is like saying, like a fancy way of saying research lab. It was not any fucking type of research at all. I'm pretty sure it was a tax write off. You cannot convince me otherwise. But anyway, I go to my tax write off class and the gravity of the situation kind of hits me. It's like, oh shit, like I'm faded off the mid. Like this shit was not exotic. This shit was not even like dispensary level. It was like a local plug with a little bit of Fenny. But anyway, got the job done. I wasn't complaining. It was very blissful actually. This was a time when weed did not give me any brain fog. And later down the road, it gave me a little bit of brain fog, but whatever. I'm in my tax write off class, and I later came to find out that my squad mates, my group, they were 420 Fahrenheit friendly. They were chill like that. So a couple weeks later, we would all just like kind of show up baked and stoned, and we would get our shit done and be productive members of society or whatever. And the TA or slash professor, whatever you want to call her, she was tiny. So like, fuck, what's she gonna do? Like, she cannot kick me out. She was like 4 feet. She was like very frail, very whatever. Anyway, she was not kicking my ass out, or the entire squad, for that matter. But yeah. Throughout the semester, it became this routine with Solaire, and it was kind of scary because it was my first semester, my first year at college. So this routine kind of like grounded me, and it was like my little routine in the morning. And the dynamic was kind of crazy because he was going to sleep right after. This was his last activity of the day. And this was like my first activity of the day. So I was waking and baking, going to class, to my tax write off class, and getting shit done. And he was just fucking dozing off. But anyway, it was very nice, very blissful, very Mario Kart for the entire semester. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It's a little story. And yeah, do all the funny business, all the monkey business you guys want to do, and have fun. Peace.